And welcome back to the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25. It is week number 6, and we are matched up here with the 3-2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Obviously, the Saints are 5-0, but now we get a shot here at the back-to-back NFC South champs in the Bucs. Obviously, the Tom Brady days in Tampa Bay are over. It is now Baker Mayfield, but of course, Mayfield went in there to Tampa last season and won a division title. Now, again, the Saints are looking to, again, trying to shift that back in their direction. Obviously, the last time the Saints won the division, or someone not named the Buccaneers won the division, was all the way back in 2020, where Drew Brees and the Saints ended up getting it done. Now, we're going to be making a signing here. I don't know if this is going to be featured in the title and in the thumbnail of the video, but if it is, you already know it. If not, we're going to get Julio Jones. Now, okay, I may have gotten inspired to get Julio Jones because I just saw a TikTok edit, I'm not going to lie, but I feel like this kind of makes sense. Like, legitimately, I feel like it kind of makes sense. We're 5-0, we are a contender. This is the same thing Julio kind of did with the Eagles last season. We are kind of in a position to win right now, so why not go out and get Julio Jones? Now, is Julio Jones going to be, one of the top guys on this team? No, but we are going to cut Equanimous St. Brown just because he is our 5th string receiver at 27 years of age. I'm willing to move on from him in order to make room for Julio. And again, I feel like it just kind of makes sense. Again, will Julio play all the time? No, he's going to be our 4th receiver behind Olave, Shaheed, and Cedric Wilson. But Julio's going to slot into the 4 above A.T. Perry. And again, you're going to see him get a little bit of run. But again, Cedric Wilson has been very solid for us as our number 3 receiver. But if we need it, Julio Jones will be there. So this is going to look very weird. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, that looks weird. That looks really weird. Julio Jones in a Saints uniform. That's an odd look, but it's something that we are going to have here on the franchise mode. In his 14th season in the NFL, Julio Jones is a member of the New Orleans Saints. I have moved Taysom Hill to fullback for now just because he's an 87 overall and he can still play at tight end also, so I'm not against that. We don't have a 3rd string tight end, I guess, because our 3rd string tight end is Trevor Penning. Wait, no, we do. It's Jimmy Graham. I don't know why Penning currently is our 3rd string tight end. Penning's in a weird spot because he's, a pretty solid guy from Northern Iowa. He's got star development, but he just doesn't fit on our starting offensive line currently. So I guess actually at guard because we have an injury here. But I don't know if Penning can play guard. Actually, he probably can. Let's rearrange this. Are we gonna play Penning at center? Okay, just so our team's a little bit better. Again, this would probably never happen. We're gonna play Trevor Penning at center. Yeah, when Udo's hurt for now. This might not work, but we're going to try it. Again, look at our starting 11, our star dev traits. Again, no one's higher than that, but our offense is looking pretty damn good. You look at defense right now, our defense has, again, been the focal point of the team so far. They've been doing an amazing job. So we did cut Equanimous St. Brown. And real quick, folks, if you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more Saints franchise mode daily here on the channel. Make sure to hit that like button down below as well if you are enjoying the series. We have a team meeting before our game here at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's see what it is here from New Orleans team meeting room. And it will be... Let's talk about the Buccaneers. Yes, a team of the Saints, have kind of had their number kind of more when Brady was there, but what did you see during film study? Alvin Kamara, we can run on their defense. All right, I hope you be confident. Good, any player specifically, just go randomly take a shot at somebody. Yeah, they're right end 1 and DT2. I mean, you couldn't have just said, I don't know, Vita Vea, even though I wouldn't want to go after Vita Vea, I'm not going to lie. But, right, how should we attack that? Kamara's just doing all the talking. Obviously, run off the right side and get to the 2nd level. That's kind of what we do every game, but okay, how do we measure success? A victory. Oh, Alvin Kamara has 125 rushing yards or scores 2 touchdowns, 125 rushing yards. Because I guess, hey, the game wants us to run the ball a lot. We are going to try. Alvin Kamara is one of the leaders in the league in terms of rushing yards this season. We will check that real quick before we get into this game. We look at the stats, or real quick, the Saints are still the 1 seed in the NFC. We look at the stats. I believe the camera's going to be blocking this. Oh, no, it's not. We're good. Yeah, we've got Derek Carr, 3rd in the NFL in passing yards behind Patrick Mahomes and J.J. McCarthy. Alvin Kamara leads the league in rushing yards. And then in terms of interceptions, you got Demario Davis in 1st with 7 picks. Didn't get one last week against the Chiefs. His first time this season where he did not get an interception in the game. And then you got Paulson Adebo with 3 in 2nd place. So we've got Bucs and Saints this week, or right now. Again, we would still be in first place with a loss here to the Bucs, but again, a huge game in terms of building momentum in the NFC South. Buccaneers and Saints from the Superdome, of course, in New Orleans. And we say it every week, but what a season so far for Derek Carr. 1,300 passing yards, 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He has the Saints at undefeated 5-0 going into this Week 6 matchup with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now the Bucs, again, 3 times back-to-back NFC South champions, come to this game with a record of 3-2. With a win tonight, they can come within 1 game of the NFC South lead, of course, led by their quarterback in Baker Mayfield and their star-studded receiving core. I'm talking about Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, amongst others. And we have got one hell of a game here for week number 6 of the regular season. After this game, the Saints have to turn it around very quickly for a Thursday night game against the Denver Broncos, but that game will be tomorrow, as here comes Derek Carr getting the football first. We talked about his stats in the open: 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, but more importantly, 5-0 this season does he have the New Orleans Saints. 1st and 10 for New Orleans. Again, in the intro to this video, Alvin Kamara wants the ball. He asked for it. He thinks he can get over 120-something yards. And on our first play, it's a gain of 2 for Kamara. But Rashid Shaheed breaks his wrist. So you know what that means, right? Julio Jones is going to be playing tonight. Now, I did not know this was going to be happening, but it is what it is, I guess. That's why we signed him, just in case something like this happens. Baker Mayfield comes out 4 touchdowns and 6 interceptions this season, 913 yards passing. Mayfield gets it on a 3rd and 5 from his own 25-yard line, and he will get it to Mike Evans. Evans should be matched up with Marshawn Lattimore a lot tonight. Obviously, everyone's pretty familiar with their rivalry that has transpired over the last couple seasons. Here is Rachaad White on a 1st and 10, going to bounce off a tackle, and White going to pick up a first down to the 49. 2nd and 8 for Tampa. Mayfield, RPO, goes to his right. Chris Godwin, I guess Lattimore's matched up against Godwin for now. Godwin gets Tampa Bay over midfield to the New Orleans 31. 2nd and 4 from the 25. Play action fake. Mayfield looking to throw on the run. He has got Cade Otton. Otton gets Tampa Bay down to the 4-yard line. Mayfield working them downfield. 1st and goal. Baker looking to throw over the middle. Otton again, or sorry, that's Kieft, the tight end out of Minnesota. He is short of the end zone, but Rachaad White will punch it in for the Buccaneers. White on the 1-yard touchdown run. New Orleans guessed wrong, and Tampa Bay goes up 7-0 here to start this game off. New Orleans back with it from their own 28-yard line. Derek Carr gonna dump it off to Julio Jones. Welcome in, Julio, for the first down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Carr. He sends Kamara in motion. Carr will step up and run. His legs have been a big factor and a big component so far of this team. I'm not going to complain. 3rd and 9 from the 43-yard line. Carr looking to throw in the pocket. He'll dump it off to Kamara. Short of the first down. Make it a 4th and 3 from the 37-yard line. The Saints will go. Carr out the empty backfield, steps back, rolling to his right, being chased by Vita Vea. Vea obviously not fast enough. Carr looking to run. He is off and he is in. Derek Carr with a 37-yard rushing touchdown ties this game up at 7-7. Again, Derek Carr's rushing has been a huge change here in 2024. He ties this game up with that run. We go into the 2nd quarter all knotted up at 7 apiece. Tampa Bay with the ball now from their own 42-yard line. Mayfield on a 2nd and 10 looking over the top. He'll find Chris Godwin. All right, maybe we do need to switch Lattimore back onto Evans, because that's the 2nd time this game Godwin has gotten Lattimore. Godwin gets the Bucs down to the 24-yard line. Here comes a 2nd and 8 for Mayfield on the boot. He gets it off to Kieft, who is the backup tight end. But Kieft, with his 2nd catch of the day, gets Tampa Bay down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Mayfield out the gun looking to his right. There is his receiver in Robert Woods. I'll be honest, I didn't even know he was with Tampa Bay. 1st and goal for the Bucs from the 2. Mayfield, quick hitter. There is Mike Evans, and he is in. Evans, you know this game is big for him, makes it 14-7. New Orleans back with the football from their own 36-yard line. It's a 3rd and 1. We go play action fake. Carr looking to throw, trying to get it to Chris Olave, and that ball's picked off. Probably a bad force right there to Derek Carr. Gregory with the interception gets Tampa Bay the football back, as they'll now have it from the 40-yard line. 3rd and 7 for Mayfield. Quick shot to Robert Woods again, he'll be short of the first down marker, and they will send out Chase McLaughlin for the field goal. It's a 50-yarder and he makes it, but I'm surprised Tampa Bay did not go there on 4th and inches. Todd Bowles instead electing to kick the field goal. So New Orleans back with the ball down by 10. Jawan Johnson, who dislocated his shoulder last week, is already back. He has a first down to the 32. 2nd and 11, halfback draw going to Alvin Kamara. Trust me, I've tried to run the ball tonight like Alvin Kamara wanted. It just really hasn't worked. 3rd and 2, we're going to try running it here. Kamara's got it, but really he hasn't gotten to that second level like he proposed in the open to this video. 1st and 10, Carr looking to throw. Wide open Julio Jones! Julio's second catch as a Saint is a touchdown. It's now 17-14. New Orleans has drawn within 3. Julio Jones has now played for 3 of the 4 NFC South teams. The only one missing, obviously, the Panthers. And Demario Davis gets us the football right back. His 8th interception of the season gives New Orleans the ball in Tampa Bay territory. I mean, he's gotta be a minus at least 2,000 favorite to win Defensive Player of the Year. Demario Davis continues to torch opposing offenses. Alvin Kamara here on this 1st and 10. It gets the ball all the way down to the 31-yard line through the air. Here comes a 1st and 10 Carr. Play action fake looking to throw. He's just gonna check it down to his safety valve. Taysom Hill, and look at this. Hill is off and he's in. Wow. A 31-yard touchdown for Taysom Hill. There was nothing open downfield, so Carr checks it down, and somehow Taysom Hill runs it in for 6. It's a 31-yard touchdown that puts New Orleans back in the lead. And again, you got to give all the credit to Demario Davis getting us the football in that situation. And on a 2nd and 2, down goes Mayfield. 3rd and 14 for the Buccaneers. Mayfield looking. He will get it to Mike Evans, but he is short of the first down marker thanks to that Demario Davis tackle. Hey, New Orleans gets the ball back with 62 seconds and 2 timeouts. Derek Carr going to get it to Alvin Kamara, who has still made an impact in this game. Maybe not on the ground, but through the air, definitely. Kamara has the Saints down to the 46-yard line. 40 seconds to go. Carr, he is sacked, though. He loses 9. Braswell on the sack. 3rd and 19, Carr looking to throw in a play action fake, just going to dump it off to Taysom Hill. Nothing else really happening throughout the rest of this quarter and half. So we will go on to the 3rd with New Orleans with a 4-point lead. It is 21-17. Tampa, though, gets the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So here's his first drive in the 3rd quarter for Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. He's going to go RPO and find O'Keefe, who I don't think has this big of a part in this Tampa Bay offense, but he's got a first down to the 41. After multiple penalties, it's a 2nd and 25 now for Tampa Bay. Mayfield goes deep. That ball's incomplete, making it now a 3rd and 25 from their own 38-yard line. Mayfield standing in the pocket, looking, scrambling, and yeah, that ball's going out of bounds. So nothing happening for Tampa Bay on their first drive of the 3rd quarter, and in the second half, New Orleans with a chance to pull away a little bit here on a 2nd and 7. Alvin Kamara getting to the outside, cutting it back in, but Kamara for a pickup of 13 yards down to the 44. Here comes a 3rd and 7. Carr out the empty look, looking over the middle. There is Juwan Johnson for the first to the 41. Here comes a 2nd and 10 for New Orleans. Carr out the gun. He audibles and he looks. Haven't gotten Chris Olave involved today until now. Olave for the first and to the 26. 3rd and 7 from the 23-yard line. Carr dropping back, looking to throw. It's going to be a little, that was designed to be a shovel pass. It doesn't really end up like that. Kamara's down to the 22. We bring out Blake Groupie for a 39-yard field goal. The MILF Hunter, Zach Wilson in to hold, and it's a 7-point lead now for the Saints. So Baker and the Bucs only down by 1 score. 3rd and 8 from the 32-yard line, and there is Robert Woods for the first. So, I mean, just the other guys in this Tampa Bay offense have been really playing a factor tonight. I'm looking at Woods, O'Keefe, hell, this man right here, Sterling Shepard for the first down to the 13-yard line. Lattimore just makes the wrong read right there. 1st and 10, Mayfield, play action fake, looking, standing like a statue in the pocket. He will get it to Rachaad White. We can't tackle, and Rachaad White's down to the 4-yard line. So that's how we will end the 3rd quarter. Tampa Bay within the 5, threatening on this Saints defense. New Orleans for now, though, holds a 24-17 lead. 2nd and 1 Bucks from the 4. Mayfield out the gun, looking to throw, quick hitter. Don't know how he squeezed that ball in there to Chris Godwin, but that's a touchdown. Tampa Bay has knotted things up at 14. We've seen close games over and over and over again with this Saints franchise. Can they come out on top yet again? 2nd and 10. Derek Carr gets it off to Alvin Kamara, setting up for a 3rd and 1 from the 46-yard line. Carr out the gun, handoff Kamara, 1st down and more. Alvin Kamara pushing forward down to the 38-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 10 now, though. From that 38, Carr sends Kamara in motion, looking to throw, and that ball falls incomplete. We're kind of in no man's land, so we're going to go for it from the 38-yard line on a 4th and 10. Carr looking, and that's the worst possible outcome. You lose yards and you don't even get a chance for the 1st down. Baker and the Bucks have it from the 45. 3rd and 2, they go play action fake. Pressure gets to him. Down goes Mayfield. Shepard with the sack, and the Bucks have to punt it right back. 3rd and 6 from the 20-yard line for Derek Carr. He's being pressured. Vita Vea, the former Washington Husky via Milpitas High School, is going to get the pressure on Carr, as now Tampa and Baker get it back on a 3rd and 9. He will finally convert on 3rd down. Mayfield gets it to Robert Woods. Tampa Bay over midfield of the 42. Less than 4 minutes to play. 2nd and 10. Baker, he's picked off. Paulson Adebo with the pick. The NFL's leader in picks today got an interception into Mario Davis, and now the man who is number 2 in that category, Paulson Adebo, gets one as well. New Orleans back with the football. 3rd and 8 Carr. Can he convert on 3rd down? He cannot. Both offenses have gone completely stagnant in this 4th quarter. Here comes Tampa Bay back with it. 2nd and 11. Mayfield gets it out to his backup running back in the former Oregon Duck, Bucky Irvin. 1st and 10 from the 35. Mayfield over the middle. That ball is caught again. Robert Woods, have yourself a day. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. A minute and change left to go. Mayfield fires to his left. He gets it to Chris Godwin. Godwin breaks off a couple tackles or just gets by a couple New Orleans defenders. And Tampa Bay now has it at the 10-yard line. A minute, 2 seconds to go. Bucky Irvin on the handoff on a 2nd and 4. He is stopped. 3rd and 7. 58 seconds to go. The CPU loves going run in this spot just to try to burn our timeouts, which I think is really stupid, but it is what it is. Bucky Irvin's going to get 3 yards. It'll be a 4th and 4, and Tampa Bay will kick. So we actually keep a timeout too, because Tampa Bay had an injury timeout within 2 minutes. So New Orleans still with 1 timeout, 46 seconds to go. Hey, we've done this all season long. Just got to trot downfield. We're going to start things off with a Julio Jones gain of 9.5, getting us to the 46-yard line. 41 seconds to go. Derek Carr looking to his left. That ball is caught. Cedric, oh, they're going to say incomplete. I thought Cedric Wilson got 2 in. We will go to a booth review. Would be Wilson's first catch of the game. Let's take a look at it. That angle doesn't prove anything. Come on. Okay, here we go. Did Wilson get 2 in? 1, drags 2, definitely. 1st down to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 New Orleans. Carr looking to throw. He still got 1 timeout. Gets it to Olave out of bounds. Gain of 6. All right, from the 25, we are in Blake Grupe's range, but we're looking for more. Derek Carr scrambling. He will take off. Just get out of bounds. 3rd and 1. All right, from the 22-yard line, Carr dropping back, looking to throw. He's got a corner out. Chris Olave gets separation, and he's in. The Saints have taken the lead with 22 seconds to play. 31-27, and for the Buccaneers, they will have to drive the length of the field to win this game. 18 seconds to go. Mayfield from his own 32-yard line. He's got 2 timeouts. There's a start. Code Keefe down to the 48. 11 seconds, though, left to play. From the 48, Mayfield looking to throw. He's got time. Baker over the middle gets it to Robert Woods. It's Tampa's final play from the 34-yard line. They gotta get in the end zone. 5 seconds to go. Mayfield out the gun. He's gonna take a shot in it to the end zone for the win. Demario Davis picks it off, but they're gonna say he's out of bounds. New Orleans wins, and they remain undefeated here in week number 6. It is a 4-point victory at 31-27. The undefeated season remains alive for the Saints. And again, who would have thought coming into the season this would be the case? Derek Carr has played his ass off so far here in 2024. And again, we have a lot of football left to play. We still have, what, 11 more regular season games, so we can't just be writing our names into the playoff bracket just yet. But what a start for New Orleans. I mean, you gotta think, I think the percentage of teams who start the year off 6-0, I think they're like 95% sure to make the playoffs. So I think we're doing pretty well so far to start this season off. 31-27 is your final for New Orleans. They are in the driver's seat to win the NFC South. And next week, we turn around very quickly on Thursday Night Football to take on the Denver Broncos. So folks, thank you all for watching episode number 6 of the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25. If you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure you leave a like if you are enjoying the series so far. Folks, thank you all for watching, and Mamba forever.